Gotta see what the people to do. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for running it up. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this video. It's just me rambling. Just me just talking basically. So no, I was just I saw some what would you call it? A story basically in the news talking about how a lot of people don't want to do jobs, or a lot of people are out of work, or a lot of people aren't working, and more people are on benefits than work, and not just on benefits like signed off from work completely for the rest of their life basically. And it was like a debate that was going on the news program, talking about like, why are people doing this? The type of people that are going out of work is more young people than old people, and all of this is contributing to why there's more migrants coming over to fill the jobs that no one wants to do. And it kind of got me thinking that a lot of people are feeling a certain type of way. And it was just funny to see when you go on these like news shows, whatever, they don't really address the point, or they can't see from their point of view what's really going on. And for someone who's been working for well over 10 years, 20 years now, I've seen a big change. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not old to know back in the day, like in my dad's time. I remember my dad said to me when he was younger, he could quit his job at 10 o'clock in the morning and get another job at 12 in the afternoon. He could just walk. Like, that's what the climate of work was back in those days. Like, you could quit a job in the morning, get one in the afternoon. You can go into different jobs and get a CV, or it was a different environment. It was a lot freer, if that's the right word. And I generally feel like a lot of people now, they're just sick and tired of work. You get long hours, crappy money, or they do a thing where they expect you to do more for less money, or they don't even pay you for your extra. Or when you do get paid for your extra, the taxman takes it all. It's like a lot of people are sick and tired of being tired. Like, I'm exhausted. And I know a lot of people are exhausted. It's like, what's the point of going into work and you're doing all these hours and you're not even seen at the end of the day? The taxman takes what? £500 or whatever it is if you get paid monthly. If you get paid weekly, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And like, don't even get me started if you're a little bit late, or you've done extra but you haven't written it down, or the manager hasn't put it in properly, then you won't even see it. And by the time you do see that money on your next pay, the taxman's taking it. And it's just like, the work environment's changed. You don't get recognized for your hard work. You know, it seems like the worse you are, the better they treat you. And all the gossiping, and there's just so much. And it's like, what's the point? And I've clocked these young people, what they're starting to do is just like say, oh yeah, depressed or mental illness, and just go off. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Because what's the point of coming to work? There's no progression. You're not getting recognized. You're just a number to them. I mean, there's certain places where you can work in a company for 10 years and all you get is a badge. That's it. Or one extra day of holiday. It's ridiculous, right? I remember one time I was working for this company, and I went off to Miami for about 4 weeks. As soon as I touched down, my boss is calling me. Where are you? I said, I've just come back from holiday. I'll make sure I work tomorrow. Like, what's going on, fam? What is it? Even another story where one guy where I'm currently working now, I'm not going to mention companies' names because I see what happens when you're on YouTube and you mix. I'm not doing that. Maybe if I ever get big from this thing and I leave these companies, whatever, I'll say the company's name. But this is a true story, hand on heart. This guy has been working for this company for years. He's a very good worker, Everybody knows him. Management recognizes him. Everybody knows he's a top worker. He always helps out. His dad passes away, but he can't go to the funeral because he's booked into work. So he's kicking up a fuss because the manager there is saying that you can't get the time off because you've booked into work, and have to see if they can change it. So he's gone to the back. He's kicking up a fuck. Like, it's understanding you're emotional. That's his dad, fam. So he's kicking a couple boxes or whatever. This round about the time of that type of the morning, because we do night shifts. So 8 o'clock, that's when the manager's, like the top boss comes in to check everything, whatever. And he's walked past and he's heard the commotion. He's heard the boxes getting kicked. He's gone up to the guy and said, what's going on? Everything okay? So the guy said to him, yeah, like my dad passed away. I'm trying to get time off, but my manager's not seeing if they can do it. Like, I'm just really annoyed. Do you know what the man said to him? You know what the top boss said to him? I'll look into it. I'll see what I can do. Like, what's going on? You're the top boss and you're telling me you'll look into it. Come on. What you should be saying is just take the... It's a no-brainer. Just take the time off. What do you mean I'll look into it? And it's stuff like this that gets on my nerves, man. Gets on my nerves. Because if it's the other way around and it's a manager, bruv, no problem. You know the managers are all looking after themselves. And another thing is, I've never seen a manager come into work because mad because their pay's been mucked up. I've never known a manager to have his pay mucked up. Never. But I've always known workers to get their pays mucked up, but never management. It's all stuff like this where people can't be bothered, fam. They can't be bothered. It's ridiculous. I got a letter in the post the other day saying HMRC wants the money back. Why? I called them up. They said, a year ago, they made a mistake and they undertaxed me. How's that my fault? Because you undertaxed me. And then they sent me on a letter where you can make a payment through, so you can pay by your phone. They just give you the sort code and all that, la la la. It's not even working. And I'm the type of guy, I'm old school. I like to go into a bank and speak to the bank clerk and talk. I like to do things over the phone. I like to speak to a person. So I'm the type of guy, if a code's not working that you give me, I want to smash everything up. And I hate that. It's just annoying to me. It's just frustrating. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired of the way everything is. It's just ridiculous. Even the other day, a woman's opened up her own gym. Sorry, I'm just rambling. If you don't like what I'm rambling on about, feel free to click off. But I'm just so annoyed. I just wanted to ramble. I just wanted to make a video of just me rambling and then just letting out my frustrations. But so yeah. So there's a woman who's made her own gym. She's wanted to do this for ages. And originally she said she wanted to make this space for transgenders and females, but then she's kind of backtracked and said she just wants it for females, for a safe space for females. Now the transgender community are getting onto her because it's not she doesn't want them there. And then it's like, why do people feel so entitled to let other people know, to dictate to them what they want? At the end of the day, it's the woman. It's her own business. She's put money into that business. It's what she wanted to do. If she wanted to change her mind, she can change her mind. Like, there's so many spaces you lot have. You can do it yourself. And you have to remember as well, she's probably thought there's been so many cases of supposed transgendered men taking advantage. And she probably doesn't want to deal with that headache and that lawsuit. Because it's such a grey area now. A man can just walk into the toilet and say, oh yeah, I'm a female. Loads of men are just taking the mick with it, even in prisons. So I just thought, everyone has an opinion. Everybody just wants to get on. It's just the entitlement, fam. I think that's what it is nowadays. Everyone's just entitled, just feels entitled for everything. They just believe that they can just show up and they should just be given to them. Like, even young kids today walking around with ski masks. What are you doing with a ski mask? Are you in Holland? Are you in... Like, it's not cold enough for a ski mask. Or even when it is, wear it then and that's it. These men want to wear ski masks in the summer. And COVID masks. Why are you still wearing a COVID mask? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just exhausted, fam. This country's just... It's not the same anymore. I already done a video about this country, but it's just... everything. Just everything. You know? And I've just come to the realization... It's just, this world is just full of winners and losers, fam. And there's more losers than winners. That's what it is, fam. And everyone's just fed this dream, like, if you work hard, you can make it. If you follow your dreams, you go. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. There's so many people out there who just built their name off of a lie. Now look at how people do pump and dumps. If you don't know what a pump and dump is, like, these influencers will come and say, put money behind this coin, and then all their viewers will put money behind this coin, and then all of a sudden, the coin will go down, they take the money out, and then the viewers are left with nothing. There's so many scammers out there. There's so many people that say they're going to do something and they don't do it. They put so much stuff. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. I'm just so annoyed. Because even the other day, I've been talking about dropshipping. I started my own dropshipping store. But there's so many problems with it that they don't tell you. It's just annoying. Like, for example, these lot will say to you, oh, you can sign up to Shopify for free for X amount of months. Yeah, cool. And then you start the drop shipping thing. I've started it with Auto DS, but what they don't tell you is there's a threshold of products. If you go over the threshold, you have to pay a fee. So I get slapped a fee now. No one told you about the fee. But then the thing with drop shipping, which it does work, but what they don't tell you, you need to spend more money on advertising. That's where you'll make your sales, but you have to be spending like £100 a week or two. Like, the more money you spend, the more you'll get back. But it's stuff like this they don't tell you. They don't tell you stuff like this. And I'm just so annoyed. They're just so, like, I'm just... Even there was one guy who was known for drop shipping. He was from the Netherlands. It was him. I forgot his name, but he's famous from the Netherlands. Him and his brother started a brand called Icon. Apparently the other day they got arrested for apparently distributing drugs in Dubai. So it's like so many people just come and just pretend to be doing one thing, but really they're making their money from something else, and they make everybody believe like, oh yeah, you can do this. Cryptocurrency, another thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. But I've come to the realization, yeah, like working hard and all of that, it's just overrated. You just have to decide what you want to do and stick with it. And then there'll be some real dark days. You make no money. You put YouTube videos out. You put so much effort behind the YouTube videos. No one watches it. The algorithm doesn't click on it. If they click on it, they're watching it for 30 seconds and that's it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. You know, when you try and you try and you try, and it's just like, boom. Like, you have to think about it as well. You know, some people, they put so much into what they do and they never make it. And that's a lot of people. There's so many people that I know, that I've seen personally, they've put their heart and soul into what they believe and nothing. And then some Tom, Dick and Harry can just come, have 100 failures, or just always get a pass. A person can always be making mistakes, like get in trouble with the law, whatever, and he just always gets off scot-free, and then he's good. But yeah. But anyway, that's just me rambling. I don't know if this makes sense or whatever. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I really don't. But I just wanted to just vent and just say what I had to say. But yeah, it's not. This video isn't to have a go at anybody. It's just, I just wanted to vent. And if anyone's going through anything that they're going through, just know, like, a lot of people are going through similar or worse. There's always someone that's got it worse than you. And that's what I always have to try and remember. You know, like, I'm grateful I've got a job and stuff like that. I'm grateful that I am where I am, even though I'm not where I want to be. But I just feel like a lot of people are just exhausted. Like, when it comes to working, exhausted. When it comes to, like, just every day to day, it's just exhausting over here, man. Exhausting. All the laws that they're bringing in, and, you know, every day there's something. Every day there's something. The economy, not going to be able to buy a house because all these law are just government. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, let me know what you think. And yeah, we can get through this. We can get through this together. Peace.